So a story about when I was divorced and my kids were 3.5 and roughly 2. I was getting ready to take them out to eat, probably a Wednesday night, and phone rings just as I was getting ready to go. And this girl I was dating, goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm taking my kids out to eat." And she goes, "Can I come?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" So I run by the house and pick her up, and she gets in the car, and we're driving for about 5 minutes. And mind you, she's dressed spectacular, like she's ready to get out and go. So about 5 minutes go by, and she goes, "Where are we going to eat?" I said, "Bob Evans." She goes, "You're gonna take me to Bob Evans for dinner." I said, "Well, you do see what's in the back seat, don't you? It's a 3.5 and a 2-year-old. I said, "We're not going to Morton's right now." I said, "We're going to Bob Evans." She goes, "Ugh," just disgusted. Because you got to remember, most of my dating life is with girls who are disgusted by me because I'm so savagery. So I said, "Listen," I said, "I can, turn around and take you home, and I'll just go on about my way." She goes, "No, I'll go. So we get to Bob Evans, and I sit across from my son, and she sits across from my daughter. And they got to remember, Bob Evans, that was over 26 years ago. Bob Evans had their act together. So it's a good place to go to dinner with a 3 and a 2-year-old. So my daughter starts swinging her little legs and kicking her in the shins. And I'm just like, "God, can it just keeps giving?" I said, "Dev, can you please stop kicking her in the shins?" while I'm laughing. So my kids get breakfast food, and I order pancakes and eggs and bacon, because that's what you get at Bob Evans in those days. And she looks at me and she goes, disgusted, she goes, "You are having eggs and bacon and pancakes for dinner." I said, "Well, of course, this is what they do here." She just sat there. She didn't order. She didn't even eat a biscuit. She just sipped her beverage. I don't even know why she came. So went on about my way. Here's the moral of the story, girls. If you're going to date a guy who's got kids, you got to conform a little bit. You got to get in their zone. You go to Bob Evans and McDonald's and places like that for dinner when you have a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old. And girls, stop giving a divorced guy a hard time. His whole life has been a hard time. You're supposed to be a breath of fresh air. Have a great